wow, 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 wow,
wow, much wow. Welcome back to Rush the Fort. We're gonna wake up the king, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna wake up the king, and then he'll probably destroy the Robo-King.
He'll probably be happy. He'll be like, oh.
Now there's two of me. Two great people.
Yeah, if they're made in my image.
Altruistic people.
Yeah, I mean, why not? We think we remember it all, but do we really?
I don't know, it's kind of something that you would be able to answer yourself.
Have we forgotten what matters most?
Us. I mean, I haven't. But maybe you have, probably because you have amnesia.
Do we possess perfect recall of ourselves?
I mean, obviously you don't because you haven't really remembered everything yet.
Number 1, fabulous. 2, almighty.
Debatable.
3, eternal. 4.
Those are all pretty debatable. I mean, maybe the eternal thing, but I mean, your dad grew old and probably died. I don't know if he's still around.
We have a fandom. We remember we're loved and fab. Enough said.
Question mark?
No, must recall every meme, every daydream. But there's a way back to our inner us. Yes. No time to dally.
Let's barrel down memory
lane.
So yeah, this is, I think it's probably the longest level in the game.
Wow, letters everywhere! Wow! Wow! Anyway, what were you saying?
Can't even tell what the words are at that point.
No. Oh.
Yeah, and it's also like sepia for some reason.
Yeah.
Probably just to commemorate that it's the last one.
It's the important stuff that gets mislaid first. Leaving you to wonder forever. Is that all?
Is this all? Is that it? Is this the end of the game?
Oh, we just look in the mirror for the answer. The most important stuff is us. Us. Glorious. Us.
Maybe we shouldn't wake him up. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe the Robo is fine. He has a little bit of a tolerance level. We should keep us. Hang on a minute. Where is this place?
It's kind of cool. It suits us just fine.
Anyway, back to the task at hand. We'll be in the most unlikely place. Probably on the top of the mountain.
Something like that.
Something very...
You'll definitely see when you get there.
Dang it, a time
12
limit.
minutes.
That's a
maybe
new
it's not the
feature.
longest level.
No, but maybe not.
I mean, there's definitely... I almost had like a little fear of you going into the river.
Oh yeah.
No, don't cool down.
Instant loss.
The trauma of the last episode is never... I'm never gonna get over that.
Yeah, you'll just be you'll be rolling rice balls for whatever reason, and then
they're jelly donuts. Todd, we're in America.
Oh yeah, sorry.
They're jelly donuts.
And your hot dogs.
For anyone who doesn't know, there was an episode of Pokemon, the original, like I think it was in the first season, yeah, where Ash catches his Primate, and so Brock is making these rice balls, but in the American version, the 4Kids dub, they call them jelly donuts because apparently little American kids won't understand what rice balls are.
I think I might have just identified it as a donut back then, you know? I might have actually fell in the trap. Like, oh, well, yeah, it's a donut. I guess. I don't know anything about...
Well, yeah, as a kid, I had that episode on video, and I was like, that's a funny-looking donut.
Yeah, sometimes weird, but, you know, it's Asian.
Yeah, maybe it's a Japanese donut.
Yeah, I mean, why not? And maybe they made donuts out of rice. I mean, I would try it. Sort of, I guess they already have that. It's just jelly filled. But no, it would be like the filling we have in donuts. But
yeah, I thought it was rice. Like it was like chock full of jelly. I'm like that would taste pretty good. Like rice with jelly in the middle.
Yeah, I mean rice can be sweet, so yeah. I mean it wouldn't be conflicting.
Like I've seen people put sugar in rice before, and that tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
You could probably pick up that heart now.
Yeah, I don't think I could do any later.
There's a lot of little tiny things you can pick up around here.
Yes.
So it's probably the most convenient thing for you at the moment.
Just gotta keep rolling, just gotta keep going.
I mean, that's kind of the name of the game.
No, the name of the game is Katamari, and it's forever.
Forever and ever.
It's not roll up everything. What kind of name would that be? Imagine, I don't think this game would have been successful if it was that. Roll up everything.
If it was just like the most literal title possible. Roll up everything, please.
It might work. There's some pretty straightforward games that just, they acknowledge that they're weird.
Yeah, that is true.
Like cut the rope or burn
like,
the rope.
Cave story is just, it's the story.
It's a
You're in a cave with the box of scraps. Are those kangaroos sitting on top of that house? I guess you passed by him.
Maybe.
Yeah, you can get through here now.
Oh, I probably should. There's nothing left in that other one.
Yeah, you pretty much drained it dry with that broken heart of yours.
Bam! Ceremony's over, kids. You're not graduating tonight. But I had an after party. Yeah, well, it was gonna suck anyway. We all know it. I was gonna have soda pop.
I mean, it was your party, kid. Do you really think it's gonna be that cool?
What, you're gonna cry because it's your party, and you'll cry if you want to? That's not how parties work.
Look at you now. You're gonna cry right now? Yeah, you're crying right now. That's right. I told you you'd cry.
Gonna have a good party.
You're just a big crybaby.
Yeah, whatever. No one's gonna go to your party because you're crying all the time.
That's one of the worst things a bully could do. Call you a crybaby.
Yeah.
Because that hurts your feelings even more and makes you cry even more.
What, are you gonna cry about this insult I just imposed on you? Yes.
What a crybaby.
I think that's very reasonable if someone just insulted you and you were to just cry from that.
I keep thinking, like, what if I could, like, send my consciousness back in time to when I was getting bullied like that, and, like, I could come up with, like, an actual retort to the bullies. But then I thought about it for a while, and, like, would they really care?
No, that's the thing, is when you're younger, you finally come up with these cool retorts, and you're like, they're still like, hey, you're dumb. I'm like, well, you know, my father doesn't beat me. But they would say something. They always have something.
Well, yeah, because in their mind, they're always right. So they would either just, like, shirk it off.
And then they would be like, you're weird. You know, they'd just call you weird and just leave you. They wouldn't leave you alone, no, but...
I think the last instance I'd ever had of anyone bullying me...
was when we started the show.
Well...
No, seriously, go on.
That time that Todd stopped bullying me finally and let me do something with
your life. Yes, you can make new friends. See, I'm being a good, reasonable person.
I think it was either sophomore or junior year of high school. Like, I mean, throughout high school, I wasn't really...
No.
With quotes here, bullied that much.
It's very different style.
It was more passive-aggressive bullying at that point.
Yeah.
Like, just ignoring you, people ignoring you and not
Which was the coolest thing of high school, is that, for me, it was like, if I hated someone, I didn't have to deal with them in high school. It was awesome. Yeah. Especially in college now.
High school was a lot better about that, and then college especially.
Yeah, if you don't want to deal with someone, we're all adults here.
You don't have to hang out with them.
Like, we're held up to the laws of the land now.
Yeah.
Which that's what the issue was in schools, is they thought they were not succumbed to the laws that we as a society have to base by.
Yeah.
So they're like, no, we're basing off the rules of, you know, this is a really advanced thing for a kid to be bullying. Some kid using it, like, no, you're wrong.
That sounds dumb. You're dumb, you're stupid.
Obviously, it's because of my own internal damage.
But yeah, like, it was mostly just that kind of bullying in high school.
Yeah.
But there was this one guy who was always, he would just get the middle school style of bullying.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, during this civics class, every time I would, like, give an answer to a question and get it right, he'd be like, ha, 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 ha. And, like, maybe a couple people would laugh along with him. But, like, it was clear that he was the only one that thought that I was being, like, nerdy or weird.
Yeah.
And then, like, it was like a year later, I was sitting down with lunch with some mutual friends between me and him. And he was there. And he was like, why are we letting Josh sit here? It's like, isn't he, like a nerd? And then everyone else is just like, and they had my back on this, which I was really grateful for. And they're like, he's not really that geeky or nerdy.
Our class didn't have very many cliques. We had the jocks, of course, because, you know, people just play sports. It's just how the behavioral system works on that. But we didn't have that many, you know... it was weird, because, like, there was a classmate under me that was talking to someone, and they were like, why do you hang out with those preps? And then the person I was talking to was like, those aren't we don't have those cliques.
It's not really preppy, per se.
They're just, they wear some makeup, and they operate the, you know... things in the gymnasium.
Yeah.
Ceremony things, but I mean, they prepare it.
I mean, and what's really, and even to that, like, what's really wrong with being preppy to begin with? Like, it's not really inherently bad.
Yeah.
Like, why are you making fun of them for that? It's just for their personality traits.
It's just the people involved are just so bad.
But yeah, and this guy, after he was like, oh, he's a nerd, and everyone's like, no, he's not. Then he, like, backed up a little bit, and he's like, well, Isn't he like he's like a prep, isn't he? He's supposed to be preppy. Because I was like wearing a polo or something.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, no, not really. And then he just kind of shut up after a while. That's how you defeat a bully, kids. Find a bunch of your friends that'll be on your side.
Stand up to with your friends for once.
Yeah.
I had a friend in like
point out to them how stupid they're being. Don't call them stupid.
No. Dude, you are inevitably just so dumb. What? I had a friend in like those fickle relationships in let's see, what is it, primary school? Mm-hmm. Where it was just like a matter of like, hey, I'm not your friend anymore. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It's happened to me like once or twice.
I had something like that in kindergarten where like on a weekly basis I'd be with my best friend being like, I'm not your friend anymor, and then we show up the next day and then we'd be totally cool with each other.
Yeah, I had a friend like that where it was like, we accidentally hit each other on the head with like, like a golf thing or one of those French
like little plastic.
Yeah, it was hard.
Not like a golf club.
No, not a club, but maybe a golf ball.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I don't care. I'm leaving forever. But then we would just see each other next day.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, because you don't really have that kind of emotional attachment to them at that point,
and your sense of time is a lot shorter. Like you haven't experienced much, so
it's been so long relatively to you.
Yeah, like a whole day is like as if you hadn't talked to that friend for like a year or a month. Yeah. I'm saving the world right now. I've got all the monsters.
I like to think that the way time works as you grow up is more like a ratio.
Yeah.
Of like how long the time is between something compared to how long you've lived.
Yeah.
Because when you're a kid, say you're 2 weeks old, 1 week of your life at that point is half of your life.
Yeah.
That's gonna feel like forever. But when you grow older, 1 week is like 1 gazillionth of your life or whatever. And it feels like nothing at all.
I like to see the math on how old you would have to be for 1 week to equal a gazillion. That would be like 2 billion years old. Something.
I don't think that's possible, sir.
Someone just corrects me and goes, that's like 32. Come on. Stupid. You're so dumb. The comments get bad sometimes. That's when I'm like, oh, it's okay, you don't have to comment anymore.
Sometimes I halfway wish that we have a terrible comment section so we would actually have a comment section sometimes.
Yeah.
Because right now, we don't really have too many comments in most of our videos. Like, sometimes we'll get, like, maybe 10 comments.
Oh, yeah, maybe 10.
Yeah, maybe. But that's, like, a high point.
I don't think I'm going to reach this.
And we get a lot of... You'll probably get it. You'll see
I have 2 out of 10,000.
Maybe try speeding up a little bit sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah, the little back and forth thing. I guess it really doesn't do much of this at this size.
You went 2 miles faster.
Wow. Amazing. Let me just roll this island.
Yeah. But yeah, I think at the end of this level they give you like a time boost.
Oh.
So I don't know if you'll be able to get there at this point, but maybe you can.
I just don't see enough,
Yeah, and like you're picking up a lot of stuff, but it's not giving you that extra boost to uncover everything else around you.
Yeah. There we go.
Alright, and now you're going faster inexplicably.
Yeah, very much. Like, it's like I'm very small now. In fact, my Katamari guy is very big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you change size every time it does that.
Just gotta keep going.
I think you might be able to get it. Just keep going.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What?
Yeah, well, no, I can't. Look at how fast I'm going.
Yeah, oh, wow.
I am getting, like... I just pick up one thing. They really fake you out on that.
Yeah, I want to compare this to how you escalated in the previous level where you were at this size and see if it's actually climbing at the same rate.
Maybe, but this is like so fundamentally fast.
Yeah.
Oh, I might not make it actually. I have to reach 10,000.
Yeah, but hold on. Just keep going.
Yeah, okay. I'll try.
Maybe try speeding up a little bit since you're going around the Earth at this point. Yeah. I really didn't pick too much up though.
Couldn't really focus on that. Ah.
Maybe just to find an area with a lot of stuff in it. Like these mountains.
Like
nice.
the Americas.
Yeah. Ooh, I think you're cutting it pretty close.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it.
But yeah, well, once you do get to a certain size, I'm pretty sure it gives you a time boost. And I think you're almost there. Like, you were getting very close to doing that.
Yeah. Just gotta get into the lower Europe area.
Yeah. Or, at this point, it's kind of hard to tell which landmass is what.
I got, like,
since you're already picking up countries.
Like Greece.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah, probably not. Aw, dang it. You were really close, too.
Come on, time boost. That would be amazing. Nah, mate. Nah, mate.
Man.
Alright, let's just redo it then.
Yeah. Yeah, we can redo it. Or do you want to retry it yourself?
Yeah.
Or do you want to pass it off?
I'm gonna have to retry it,
Okay.
and then you can do whatever the bonus things are. Yes, yes.
Now connecting to...